Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm John Furness, and this is StarCraft 2. Spawning in the top right of Terraform, currently teamless, is the red Terran, SommY. And in the bottom right of the map from Team Inaequalis, it is the blue Zerg, No Limit. Both of these players are Masters League on the EU server. SommY currently has 248 games played this season with 133 wins, giving him a 53.6% win rate. And No Limit has 244 games played with 125 wins, which gives him a 51.2% win rate so far for this season. Unfortunately, the BattleNet pages does not currently give you win rate by race. It would be a cool thing for them to add at some point. No Limit did finish in Grand Masters League last season, so he was pretty high up there in Masters. And his clan, Inaequalis, is a pretty active clan on the EU server. They have participated in clan wars in the past, and they do accept people of every rank, so not just super high level. No Limit also has 10,005 career games played, so he's been playing a lot of StarCraft 2 for a long time. And he does go down here for the hatchery first. We'll see getting up more drones before he builds that spawning pool, so he'll go for that 16 spawning pool after the 15 hatch, it looks like. SommY also did go for the command center first, feeling pretty safe on this map, and he will go right into the barracks after that. SommY's total career games played is 4,019, so he's also played a fair amount of StarCraft 2, just not as much as No Limit. So, looks like SommY is going to get the gas after the barracks, so he'll probably be going for that standard Reaper opening, see if he can get any harass done. And No Limit did put down his gas after his spawning pool, so he won't have speed out right away, but he'll be able to get it up fairly early. Is the SCV scout from SommY, so we can see what's going on. He'll see the hatchery first, and he can come in and see the gas timing. Oh, actually, No Limit decided not to get the gas. Just feeling pretty safe right now. He spotted the command center first from SommY, so he knows that he does not need to have that speed up right away. And instead of going for the Reaper, SommY is actually getting a Marine. Looks like he might want to go Overlord hunting. And he does get up a bunker as well, just wants to play really safe here, even though there's not any particular pressure. But anytime you do go that command center first, you definitely just want to watch out for any early Ling floods, especially if there's a really wide gap, so it's tough to get a good wall up there really quickly. Factory is on the way for SommY with the reactor on the barracks, which he'll probably switch over to that factory, so he'll be able to get out Hellions very quickly. And on the other hand, No Limit just droning up right now, currently not getting gas. He did just start gas, as I say that. And we do have the second gas on the way in the natural. No Limit is also going up to 4 queens, so that'll be pretty good for getting early creep spread growing, as well as holding back any of that Hellion pressure. We do have these starports starting up right as the factory finishes, so we might be seeing some sort of Hellion Banshee pressure coming on, especially with that tech lab building on the barracks adjacent to the StarCraft. That's a definite possibility. The third does go down for No Limit. Looks like he's feeling pretty comfortable right now, just wanting to macro up. Got his natural and main base almost saturated, as well as the 2 gases saturated. We do have Zergling speed on the way now, and creep tumors building. 2 Widow Mines actually out for SommY to begin with, after the first 2 Hellions. So 2 Hellions will scout the 3rd base of No Limit, and then go and see if you can get anything done. But with 4 queens out here in the front and 6 zerglings, he's not going to want to poke in there. Maybe just try to deny a couple of creep tumors. No Limit is getting pretty good vision with these overlords. He is going in for an overlord scout, and he will see that the starport is done and not on the tech lab, as I wrongly predicted. Stim is on the way on the barracks instead, with 1 medevac on the way at a time for SommY. It's like this overlord will just barely not get away. There's one little hero marine over here. Actually has 3 kills already, so it looks like he got a couple slow ling kills earlier. SommY just playing safe, getting some banelings up. We do have the first drop incoming with 1 marine and 2 widow mines. And right now SommY does not have any production in his main. He does have the lair about to finish at the natural, but without an overseer right away, he's might take a little bit of damage from this. We'll see how he splits his drones. Not actually paying too much attention right here, and does lose 4 drones to that first widow mine. So he's definitely want to get an overseer on the way, and he does sacrifice a queen to absorb that next hit so that he can get back to mining. Right now, No Limit still only on 54 drones. It's not too bad for 3 bases, but he might definitely want to get that up a little bit higher. Manages to kill that first widow mine right before it goes off again. And looks like No Limit will be losing another overlord to SommY. So we have the Spire on the way and baneling speed for No Limit. And we have Marine, Marauder production, and Tank and Medevac production as well for SommY. Still have no reactor on the starport, so we can only get out 1 Medevac at a time. And No Limit is feeling pretty safe now, getting out another round of 8 drones, taking his 5th and 6th gas on his 3rd base, as well as starting the 4th. So he's going to run across with some Zergling to see if he can get anything done. But he does not want to run into a Bioforce with Stim that does have medevac support. With the tanks in the background, they'll definitely be able to help out a bit too. It is pretty good creep spread here, so No Limit will feel pretty comfortable seeing everything showing up. It was a bit of an early scan by SommY just to make sure there was nothing crazy waiting for him on the other side of this grass. He will now go to try to clear up some of those creep tumors. One of my favorite things about this map is just the little whirlwind shape in the middle, so we get to see some really fun creep spreading patterns. SommY is getting ready to push on to creep, but we do have Mutalisks out now for No Limit, as well as a pretty good amount of Zerglings and Banelings, 11 Banelings and 41 Zerglings, as well as 5 right now. So we do have the attack going in for SommY. We have some Baneling hits on the tanks, and it's not probably what he wants to do. There's some nice hits on the bio there, but still not quite enough. We have 30 more Zerglings on the way for SommY, but right now Mutalisk fighting Marine, which is never what you want to do, not in that low of numbers. So No Limit's 3rd is definitely in danger right now. It looks like SommY does want to stim and focus that down. No Limit's just going to move his drones over to the 4th now, which SommY has not yet scouted, so that's good for him. And we do not have a 3rd yet from SommY, so if No Limit can hold this off, he'll still be in a good place, financially speaking. We do have more Banelings just blowing up the Marauders, not the hits he wants to take. And pretty much everything blowing up, and there's the GG from No Limit. The 2-base push from SommY was just a bit too much for him with all his macro.